Welcome back to our Norway series. Over the past 2 years of living on the road, we have taken you to 16 different countries. But we have finally made it to the one country that made us want to start life on the road in the first place. We left the UK in February, meaning that we arrived here up in the Arctic Circle during winter time. And although there has been some challenges along the way, we believe this is the best time of year to visit Scandinavia and experience van life up here in the Arctic. Join us this week as we continue our journey down the length of Norway and drive on one of the most famous roads in the world. Subscribe and join us for this trip of a lifetime.
Good morning, team! Look at this view from the park up. It is beautiful this morning. So we've just come up, we've just done a couple of emails, done some work this morning, and now I'm gonna cook us some pancakes, ready to set us up for the day. It's not gonna be that big a day again. We're just gonna drive to a little town. We've got to go and get some gas, fill up with water, get some fuel, just the usual sort of stuff. And I think we're actually gonna make our way inland a bit to make some progress down south, because these roads are absolutely stunning. They're so beautiful, but God, it takes time to get anywhere. So I think we're going to jump inland and join the E6, I think it is, that goes down. Come down for probably a couple of hours because they are due heavy snow tomorrow as well. So we don't want to be too stuck and too isolated, else we won't be able to get anywhere and then we will be stranded. So jump into inland a bit, head down for a few hours and then head back out to the coast when we get to the Atlantic Road. We are so excited for that. I'll just show you guys the setup back here. We've got Mr. Fletcher, nice and comfy. We've got Sam in bed, cracking on with some stuff, waiting for your pancakes.
I am. I'm getting up now. I've been busy.
You have been very busy this morning. So first it's going to be flour, milk, baking powder, sugar, all in a bowl, mix it all up and go from there. Oh, here we have 3 of the pancakes for starters. We've got a bit of Biscoff going on, a bit of peanut butter. We've also got some chocolate spread over there. Here you go, sir. Here's yours. Bit hot for you for a minute? Have 2. Do you know what? Go even better. Have 3. There you go, darling. How's that? Oh my God, thanks Dad. So, you go in to get dog food, £28 later, you come out with all the goodies. Obviously I did get more than this, I've just put it in the back. I got you a Pepsi Max, because I love you. I'm gonna try one of these, like bready, doughy things. And I also got an apple, ginger, and citron shot. No wonder it comes to £28, let's be honest. I love trying all the little things. I'm like, oh, that looks cool, I'm gonna buy that. That looks cool, I'm gonna buy that.
What about your pancakes then? That weren't enough this morning?
Oh yeah, I had pancakes this morning. Sugar. I'm like double upping on the breading. Woo! That's gingery. You'll smell it before. Whoa! Diet starts tomorrow, right? Diet may never start if I keep buying them. Oh my God, it's like a cinnamon bun with icing on it. Try it. Guys, we are still at the place with the washing machine. It's a petrol station where you can pay £1.50, which is super cheap. We were like banging, go in, get our bag of washing done. Washing machine worked amazing, done within like 50 minutes, but the tumble dryer is taking hours. We've been here for an extra like hour and 15 minutes waiting for it to try and dry. We're now even actually having some lunch. That's how long it's taken. Well, I say lunch, it's now like 3:30. I've had to bring some washing back in tonight. We're just gonna have to use some string zigzagged across the van and dry it in here because there's no way we can just wait hours and hours and hours for this washing. And we can't stay here overnight at the petrol station. And we've still got to go and get gas yet because the first gas place was shut. Guys, it's just been one of them days. You can't always rely on the public facilities, so you just got to do your best. But we've got a quick curry going on now. We've got a chickpea, broccoli and aubergine curry with naan bread.
Let's eat. Good morning, team. We are officially about 3 days later since we last picked up the camera. We have done some driving over the past few days. I think we've done about 13 and a half hours down south. So we are officially out of the Arctic Circle, which does make me feel quite sad. There is no more snow around. You can like see an odd little bit on the very peaks of the mountain, but we officially have no more snow. I'm a little bit sad, and actually 2 mornings ago we woke up to a false sense of winter again and had a couple of inches of snow, and it was just amazing. Of course it made Fletcher very happy.
Well, as you can see, we have had a fresh dumping of snow. It has been long overdue here in Norway. We have not seen fresh snow yet, and this was only a light shower, and look how much came down out through the night. Absolutely loads. Fletcher's going to be in his element. He's going to absolutely love it. Are you in the snow? Is that nice fresh snow, buddy? Is that nice and fresh?
But we are now making our way to a very famous road here in Norway. We are so excited to get there. This is the ultimate place. We saw her on telly once and said, we've got to drive Olive along that road, and we can't wait for you to see it.
Guys, this is it. This is going to be the start of the Atlantic Road. Going to go right just here. And damn, it's gonna be good.
So we're about to drive along the road, and we have the sun out and it's trying to snow.
We've got it all going on.
It's saying, welcome to Norway when you've come here in winter, but you're also here in spring.
You're in that in-between month.
I realised that like people lived on it.
No, yeah, there's quite a few. There's a lot more buildings than I thought, actually.
I actually feel so emotional right now that we're here.
I think I will as soon as we go over this massive bridge in a minute, and we're going to be able to see all of it. It's going to be insane. Oh my god. This is the iconic spot we watched on the TV in our living room about 2.5 years ago. There it is. Look at that.
Wow.
That's insane.
So much parking along here. There's like a little cafe that's open there.
Shop there as well. Get a souvenir, babe.
Yes.
The Atlantic Road
a good old
souvenir.
walk around. It's really renowned here for the wind, because it's literally, when you look at the map, we're on the west coast of Europe right now, and I can imagine that it's so open to the elements here. But right now it's a calm, beautiful day. I can't believe there's just so many like spots as well where you can literally park for the night along here. You definitely need to spend a little bit of time here. It's not just a case of driving through.
No, it's gorgeous. for a swim?
Oh.
Have you? Good boy. Nice swim on the Atlantic Road. What a day for it.
That walk was really, really nice. I thoroughly recommend, guys, that if you're going to come here and add the Atlantic Road onto your road trip, that to allow some time, because it's not just a case of driving through. There's so many little bits to see. And we're now going to have a little bit of Mexican. We've got some leftover chili. We've got some pockets, some jalapenos, and just going to make our own little burritos. Fletcher's enjoying the sunshine right now. I've managed to get ourselves a souvenir for this place. I just went into a little shop there and got a sticker for the wall. So I'm one happy bunny. Jalapenos, of course.
Oh my God, yeah. Don't go shy on them bad boys. I'm even going to put a little bit of pepper in mine. So I've just looked at the battery on the app and it says our leisure battery only has 4% of charge, which I cannot believe because we've driven for the last like 16 hours down to the Atlantic Road. But so now I'm just in the front. I'm just going to check all the connections, make sure I'm getting voltage from here and here. Then I'll have to check the alternator, make sure that's giving the right reading that I need. And yeah, really all I'm trying to do at the moment is just find out why it's not doing it. The fuse hasn't blown, the DC to DC charger is on, but I'm not getting anything more than 13.4 volts. So yeah, I'm just it's a bit confusing at the moment and I'm a little bit unsure, but I'm going to take the fuse off, clean up all the connections first job, and then yeah, just check it out bit by bit, and I'll show you guys what the end result actually is and what the issue was. Hopefully I can get it sorted today because we haven't got much leisure actually. I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer. Unfortunately my voltmeter is not working, which isn't great, so I'm having to just do it by like the readings I'm getting on my phone and things like that. I've got all my tools out, the back's looking a mess. Yeah, for some reason this little guy, he's not playing ball. Oh look, I've got some skis there, thought I'd be using them. So yeah, let's get this bad boy working. So I've just found out what the issue is. I fitted a new alternator to this van 180 amp output. This pulley was actually a little bit smaller in diameter than my original one. I thought I'd get away with it. I fitted a new belt, everything felt fine. Obviously now we have driven almost 5,000 miles. This belt is starting to get really slack because the pulley is that much smaller. Which means it's slipping on everything, so that's why we're getting a bit of trouble with the charging, maybe a little bit on the power steering, and things like that, which isn't great. So it's now Saturday, I'm gonna have to wait till Monday and I should be able to go and get a new alternator pulley from 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗨𝗧, I think it is, but it's just really convenient because when we were up here helping our friend Alex with his van, that was exactly the same issue. As you guys can probably see out that way, we have a weather front coming in. It is snowing right now, and with the issue we're currently having with the battery, we are going to have to go and check into a campsite tonight. 4% is not going to see us through the night. We need to keep the laptops charged. We also need to get the YouTube uploaded and things like that. So unfortunately, we're going to have to head to the campsite tonight. I think there is one literally a couple of miles just down that way, which is ideal. So we're going to go and check that out. And then we can come back in the morning and have another look at the Atlantic Road, come and do it again, whatever the weather, and just see it then as well. So let's get on the road.
Can't believe we've been in the gorgeous sunshine all afternoon and now it's snowing. Like, Norway's weather is unbelievable. But let's get to this campsite. I always find it like a little bit annoying that we have to go and check into these campsites sometimes when we're just so built for off-grid life, you know?
Oh, we are.
But to be fair, I think it's probably like our third or fourth campsite on this whole trip in the Arctic, and we'll fully make use of the facilities. Nice shower, get everything up to date, get everything charged, and make the most of it.
We are dreamers of the shore.
Now we're charging. We're at the campsite, we rang reception, he said come on down, charge it, plug in, charge up, and then he will come down and take payment later. But so much for that snow. It's a lovely evening again now. The weather here is mad. Fletcher's loving it, he's got his own beach. How is it, Fletch? Should we get in for a swim? Bit of a morning swim ski. So clear.
On the horizon, soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us. If we just hold on tight, this vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn.
So while we are here on the campsite, I am going to try and have a look at the tensioner, which is on the belt. I'm going to take it off. I've bought some more WD-40 because my last tin actually exploded the other night in the back of the van, which wasn't great. So I'm going to get the tensioner off, lube it up a bit. Hopefully I can get a bit more tension on that belt and it should see us through until I can get a bit further down Norway where we can find a good shop to either buy another tensioner, we either buy a new belt, because a new belt I know lasts about 4,500 miles with a different size alternator ring. If that's not it, I'll have to get a new pulley for the alternator, but I'm hoping I can get enough tension on it, get it tight for a minute, and then if I can get a new belt, I think that'll be the cheapest option. So let's have a look, see if we can get any more tension on this belt. Honestly guys, I think I am wasting my time here because that is so good, that tensioner. There's so much tension on that belt. Just feeling that tensioner, there's nothing wrong with that tensioner. It's so strong still and it's pushing all the way out to its limit, which is perfect. So what I'm gonna have to do is just wait and see what I can get from the shop further down. Oh, I believe this is the guy who is here to collect the money for the campsite. I'm sure he's going to show me around. So it looks like I will just have to chill out and relax with Sam tonight and worry about it in the next couple of days. Put all my tools away, go in, chill, have a bit of dinner and just take in this view. I cannot believe, I know I've said it, but I cannot believe how much the weather has changed. It's absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, when you are just stood around, it's cold. I've got my hat on, I've still got my snood on, I've got my coat on. But it's gorgeous. We're starting to get into spring now, I can tell it. I know the Norwegian people don't think we are, but I think we're getting to spring. The trees are all green, the skies are all blue, the snow's all melted. So yeah, to me it's springtime and I am here for it. That little bit of warmth now, the lush dry days, it's lush, it's gorgeous. Right, let's get these tools away. Jobs, we're good.
Good morning team from a glorious sunny Norway right now. We stayed on this campsite last night, charged up all the batteries. It's currently about 9 o'clock in the morning. It's so quiet, blue skies. We're gonna go and drive the Atlantic Road one more time because yeah, it's just a place and a destination that we've always dreamed of being at. So we're going to go and enjoy this gorgeous weather along the road. I'm sure the road will be quiet because no one really starts their day out here till about 10, 11 o'clock. And then we'll hit the road.
just been to a place called, wait a sec, Mockamenn. They are like the Euro parts of Norway, I suppose. I've just got a new belt. This is a shorter belt, and we're gonna try and change it right now, here, outside the garage. So I'm gonna need you to pull off the belt when I undo it, and we're gonna have to remember how this goes on. So if you look at that, just try and memorise that with me, or get it on the video, because that'll be great. Just so we know where it all goes, and I can look and double make sure. Okay? Right, I'm going to pull this, and you're going to take it off there, yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing. Now, I'm going to need you to do the same in a minute. Put the new one on.
Okay.
New belt's all fitted, thanks to our lovely assistant. Let's get us started, and we're going to have no funny noise now. Come on. Sounding alright at the moment. Sounding good. The new belt seemed to do the trick, but little did we know that this was only the beginning of mechanical issues for the van. Join us next week as we continue driving the length of Norway, visiting the most rated fjords and doing our best to prep Olive for the long journey back to the UK. See ya!